This is my girl, Ed's Platinum Blonde. I call her Blondie. She's a walking horse. I ride, and she's one of the horses that I ride. Her and Ed's Pretty Lady, and way back when, who's my stallion, one of my black stallions, Wayne. She's a really good horse. She gets a little bothered sometimes, so I'm working with that kind of stuff right now. Like right now, I'm putting my right leg on her a little bit, move her away from the fence, but not hardly any. I mean, very, very slight pressure. She's very sensitive, which I like a sensitive horse. She's good-minded and everything. She just every once in a while she gets bothered, you know. It's like her throttle gets stuck. But see, she's going really well right now. I mean, there's no indication of any of that, and so I'm just, you know, pretty loose rein and just letting her move out. I'm looking forward where we're going, and I just got done riding Wayne for like 3 hours. Worked a lot with him. This is, you know, we're getting to be the last week of February, and so we're coming into spring pretty soon here, and as the daylight starts to change, all the mares will start, they'll start coming back into heat and stuff, and this is the time of the year that the horses set up new families, you know, and so like a stud would carve out some mares and for his harem kind of thing, and they'd start fighting and challenging one another and everything, and then the mares are going to be testing the studs to see, you know, that's what a lot of females in different animals will do. They'll test the male, make him really work for it, because they want a male that's got good, I mean, they don't think like this, but you know, it's a good genetic material. So anyhow, so I think the horses are all a little bit, I don't know, edgy, maybe, just a little bit, you know. I don't know if that's the word. Maybe preoccupied with one another. Like right now, if they see horses running or something, man, they're just the studs are all over it, you know, and I mean, they're just all over it. Oh, there's somebody riding. Okay. I was wondering why she was jumping. Okay, it's Jake, I think. Come on, girl. No. All right. Easy, girl. Easy. All right, easy. Take her head away. So I gotta keep this up till she relaxes. So I was just saying just a second ago, she kind of gets herself bothered, you know. And she's still bothered. She's really not giving. She's kind of bracing against my hand, you know. So fortunately, this is a good, nice, relatively flat area to do this in. All right, easy, girl, easy. Now I just gotta wait till she relaxes before I let go. Now you see, I'm just bumping her and releasing there. Okay, all right, easy, girl, easy. Let's try this way. She's bracing against me there. That's showing, like, in her head's it's kind of tense and lifted up a little bit, and her eyes are looking that way. You know, you're always trying to get to their mind. You know, sometimes they just can't help it, you know. They just can't help it, so you try to help them through it, you know. That's the whole point. You want to be a good partner, good leader. You know, you want to just tell them. So the key here is, like, if I can get her to relax and then I release, she'll start to, her body and mind will start to associate this action with relaxation. It's like if someone has, like, panic attacks or something, you know, they'll teach them to do different exercises, breathing exercises and stuff like that. And easy girl. And they'll teach them to do that stuff so that they can get through it. It's really windy right here. My hat went off. All right, let's try it again, girl. Let's try it again. Saw a horse over there. Jake was running that way. She's still jumping, man, I'll tell you. I don't know what it is around here. Just kind of feeling like a coiled spring. Wish my hat was on tighter. All right, girl. Now I'm gonna spin her right here. Try to get her mind back on me and not worried about what she's doing, what she's thinking about. You know, it's kind of like if you're scared about something, and if someone can get you busy doing some sort of task, it helps you relax because it takes your mind off it, because you're doing something. If you're just focusing on it, you're gonna really get yourself worked up, you know. So I'm just doing this with her. All right, easy. All right, let's try this way. No, see how she's just, like, leaving the country there when I let her go. There. Now she's getting a little softer. A little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. All right. This is the kind of thing, you know, you want to pick your battles and pick your spots, you know. But you can see how she's coming back to me now. You see how, you know, she's not. Now this could all change in 10 seconds from now. But it's this spot right here. I don't know why. And it could be something like not, there's something scary here. It's just that she's, like, what I think a lot of times happens is that the horses, they have a spot where they're away from the other horses and they think that they're on their own now. They're moving away, so they don't have the security that they're used to having. You know what I mean? And so then they get kind of bothered. They get kind of bothered about it. So I ended up bump her over. She's looking to the right. She's bracing against me. I think that tells me her mind is out there. You know, gotta get it back to me. All right, let's see what we got here, girl. Let's see. Okay, that's better. See how she's raising her head? That's an alert sign of being alert and nervous. What I'm going to try to do here is, once I get going here a little bit, just run off, I'm going to start doing just one hand riding with her. But I'm taking her head away, doing these kind of disengaging her hind end right now. So I'm just trying to bring her back to me. But see how that helps them? Like you don't want to like, you don't want to try to stop them. You want to try to move them. Because always think of, what does a horse do if it's scared? Runs away. Unless it's cornered, you know. And it's still gonna, its first thing is gonna be to run away. Okay, that's their first reflex. And when they run away, it feels good, you know. They're like, whew, getting away from that danger. So when you let them move, and you control it like do a circle or something like that, they get that release. You know, they get that tension release, and they feel like they're running, you know. So that's the best way to help them out. I really love this horse though. I love all the horses I have, and especially ones I'm working with. Whenever I work with them, I just, you know, get a real affinity for them. But I like this girl. She's, you know, I'm just trying to help her through her little mini panic attacks. I think that's what you'd call them. Yeah, so when that happened, I don't know what she thought. She saw that other horse, and, you know, why did that make her scared? I have no idea. Just, you know, a lot of times you just don't know. But I think it all has to do with something about the distance from the other horses and the barn. See how jumpy she is? That little bird flew in there, you know, or a rabbit or something just moved. You know, see these little birds here just chirping. I mean, this horse is around birds all the time. You know, she's seen them, but she's edgy because, you know, she's, I don't know, amped up. So just gonna ride her through it, try to spend some time on her. Good thing about her is she knows quite a bit, you know. She'll move off your legs and stuff. You know, she's generally pretty light in the reins, all that kind of stuff. She hasn't learned, you know, a lot of bad stuff or anything, but she has that tendency to like get scared like that, you know. Here's Jake coming up with him. He's riding Goldie. Hey, Jake. Yeah, she freaked out when she saw you. I was over there right in the corner by the house, but she's doing all right. She's edgy right now, but come on, girl, you got it. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's head down the trail. All right, now I got my right leg on her. And I'm looking to the mouth of the trail, which is there, and I just released as she moved over. So now I got my left leg on her. Oh, now she's going. A lot of times what'll happen with horses, see how she's got her head up. Easy, girl, easy. A lot of times what happens with horses is when you start doing the leg pressure thing and like trying to get them to move off your leg and stuff like that, is the first thing that they'll do is they'll think that means go, you know, and so they're gonna pick up some speed generally and want to take off, and you have to kind of ride them through that. You can bump them back a little bit until they start to pay attention to your leg. It's also good to initially work on it like in a round pen or something like that, some controlled thing. So if they do run off, they're not going anywhere, you know. It keeps you safe and keeps them safe. But see how she raising her head and stuff like that. You can tell she's real green broke, you know. She's not what I would call, you know, a well-seasoned horse yet. Now when she's riding good, you'd think she's the best, you know. But when she gets nervous, you know, she just gets nervous. She's like a different horse. All right, so now what I'm doing is I'm just kind of looking ahead, going down the trail. She's doing pretty good with this right now. But when they start to like not concentrate on what they're doing, like they got these thoughts going through their head or whatever, that's when they'll fall or run into something or spook or something like that, because they're just, their mind's not with you. You know, they're thinking something else. So that's why you want to work them, like, and give them a task when they get like that. Like when she was getting all worried back there, I just got her. You know, basically I'm saying, you need to think about me, you know, not whatever you're worried about, you know, and you need to get louder than the voice in their head. I think that's what it is. It's kind of like a voice in their head, you know. And sometimes it's screaming, you know, or real loud. The volumes are real loud, and that's when you got to break through the noise, you know. But there's that balance of breaking through. See how her head's up, and she's kind of like hollowing out her back right now. I'm trying to just ride her one-handed. See how she's looking up there. She's really not thinking a lot about me right now. Okay, I'm just steering her with my legs. This way, girl. Now I just checked her to get her to pay attention to my leg. So I kind of put the brake on, you know, a little bit like this. Just checked her to. There we go. Oh, that was really good. Watch where you're going. You can see how her head's still up. You can see how she's looking all around. She's really not with me here yet. All right, they're down here. We're staying down here. She was bracing against my. Now I've got my right leg on her, and I'm looking, going around the tree. I'm gonna keep looking this way. Keep going around this tree again. Check her a little bit. Get her to pay attention. No, she's running off. There you go. That's good. That's good. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. But she's kind of trotting right now. She's bothered. It's weird, you know. I mean, what you just kind of gotta outlast them, and they'll just give up the thoughts. Nope. Now see, I've got my left leg on her. I want her to turn to the right, and she's not. She's bracing against me, and I'm just trying to get her. There we go. Good. See, that was good. That was good. So now go to the outside of this tree. And what I'm going to do right here is this one coming up. I'm going to turn to the left. Try to get my right leg on her, break her a little bit. And you do that so that they'll like go, uh-oh, I missed something. I missed a cue. You know. Okay, here we go. There you go. Good girl. And you see her reins are they're dangling. They're pretty loose. And my hand in front there. Okay, now I'm going to check her. Now I got my right leg on her. Stop. See, she wanted to race up that hill. Horses really get routines and patterns down really quickly. And so if they think, oh, right turn up that hill and we're on our way home, that's, you know, then a lot of times they'll accelerate, or when you're going back to the barn, they'll accelerate. And that's kind of scary for a lot of people. And what you have to do, I'm going to take a left around this tree here. What you have to do is just either let them go back to the barn or wherever they want to go, and then you work them there so they go, oh man, that was a bad idea. You know, that was a bad idea. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, now she's kind of, all right, whoa, easy girl, easy. See how she's speeding up there. She's still trying to do one hand with my legs. There we go. All right. So I'm not sure why she's bothered right now. I'm not telling her to go faster. I'm not squeezing her, nothing. She's just getting bothered. There we go. So I'm not really sure. Like I said, just gonna outlast her. Keep working her. They don't want to feel that way, you know. They don't like right now she's probably thinking, where's my everybody? Where's everybody? No, see how she wants to go up that hill. And I'm just not letting her. Just gonna go around, circle here a little bit. This is something I've been doing with her, going around a circle. I have to use two hands because I want to guide her. This tends to help her relax a little bit, but it takes a little bit, but I just, easy girl. I'm putting my outside leg on her when she drifts out, keep her in, but this is kind of slick here too, so see how she just kind of, so I'm just letting her get some of this out. You know, whoop, someone's shooting a gun. There. So, see what I'm saying? See how she's starting to relax a little bit. I don't know if you can tell or not. You can feel it, you know. You can really, there. See how she dropped her head a little bit? Now, see how she's starting to walk instead of kind of trotting. Okay, all right. Her worried thoughts came back. See, so I'm just gonna keep it up. See how she's looking up? Like when I let her go, she looked up that way. Tells you where her mind is. Her mind is, I need to get back to the herd. I need to get back to the herd. Something like that. There you go, girl. There you go. There you go. There you go. Good. See how she's bracing against me though. There you go. Good. Good. See how she is now? See how she kind of, it's like she relaxed a little bit, was able to calm her a little bit. And so, but see how you got to watch that where her head is. See how her head is. She's thinking. Her mind is up that hill and down the other hill and on her way back to the barn. That's where her mind is. So, and I'm trying not to like, you know, deliberately work her. I'm just like channeling it, you know. Because I think it was yesterday when we went out here, she walked around really great, didn't have any frantic moments. She had just a little bit of one right here coming back towards that trail. Just a little bit, and all I had to do was pull up and it just gave her a little check, and she came right down. So we and it was starting to rain and stuff, so we rode, and then I put her up when we got back because it was a nice ride. I wanted to try to make an impression on her, like, you know, just relax, and it's going to be easy, you know. Yeah, so here, got my outside leg on her. Turn around. I'm looking at that. You can't tell where I'm looking, but I'm looking at this tree we're circling. There. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to keep this up until she's relaxed. And when she's relaxed, then we'll head up the hill. You know? There you go, girl. There you go. Alright, back to one hand. See if I can do it here. There you go. I was trying to guide her head and keep it in a, you know, in a nice arc so she's balanced, you know. Watch where you're going, girl. No, don't go down that bank there. It's kind of steep. There we go. I love doing this. I love working with them and helping them get calm about stuff. You know, get more well-rounded. There you go. And this is usually where she'll pick up some speed, because she's thinking about the trailhead here. See? So she's thinking like, oh, we can watch. If I let her go, she's going to go right up there. See? But I said no. You can tell. So now she's thinking about going up that trailhead again. And so maybe she's thinking, if I hustle through this stuff, we'll get going up the trailhead. I don't know. Who knows? Let's see, our head came down, so now we're gonna head back this way. Put my left leg on her. In the direction I'm looking that way. There she goes. She responded. That was nice. There you go. That's good. Now I'm going to take a left around this tree here. Yeah, put my leg on. I just had to lift a little of the slack out of the rein, and she responded. See? So she's starting to listen. So I can be, you know, I can do more whispering, you know, so to speak, to her. You know, see how she's speeding up? Because where does she want to go? Up there. Here, my leg on her. There you go, good girl. Now I got my left leg on her because she wants to go down to the creek too. That's the other place she wants to go. She keeps looking down there. She likes going in the creek. But I'm just trying to get her to just relax through this. Now, instead of going over the log, I'm going to take a right here. Try to mix it up a little bit. So I checked her a little bit. There we go. Go around this tree. There we go. It's all sorts of branches and stuff to step over. Where she's looking, you know where her mind is. See? If I let her go, she'll go right up there. See? Nope. Isn't that cool? You kind of can tell. So now I check her a little bit. Got my right leg on her. There you go. Whoop. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, she ran into the weeds here. Oh. I'm going to take her up the trail now. Come on, this way. Up. There we go. Okay, see how she wants to race up. And I'm going to turn her around and come right back down. See how she's all alert. Her ears. You know, I'm like if I'm touch her or something, it's not. Her ears aren't coming back to me. So you can kind of tell where her thoughts are. You know, she's somewhere else. Somewhere in the future. That's where she's thinking. But it's the fun of doing all this, you know, training them. She is very smooth, though, I tell you. She's a very nicely gaited horse. I have her, we have a foal out of her that I'm keeping. He's a little colt, and he's a Palomino. He's out of her. I've got my left leg on him. I'm looking to the right, trying to get her to step over to the right. Come on, step over, girl. And it's by her and Bandit. And keeping him. I think he's going to turn out really nice. He's a handsome horse. Now see how she's looking that way? You kind of tell where the thoughts are. But you just got to keep, like, you know, ignore it. You know, just, I mean, be aware of it, but don't get yourself worried and bothered about it. Just think about where you're going. See how she's looking that way? She's just thinking. Like I said, her mind is, you know, a couple miles from here, you know, in a different place. And once you get them well trained and everything, and you know, you hop on and they're right with you, you know. And she knows quite a bit, you know. But when they get bothered like this, a lot of it goes out the window. They can't remember. They don't remember it. Or it's not that they've forgotten it. It's just that there's something else is screaming in their head. See how she's starting to take the hills really nice. Like she'll rock back a little bit on her hind end, and she takes them pretty nice. Been working a lot with her with this. See, but when she's not paying attention, like she is right there, you know, they'll trip and fall. All right, now I gotta check her. All right, go around this tree. All right, now she's not paying attention. Had to check her. Put a wall up. Get over. Move over. See, she's thinking she wants to go that way. So, change her mind. There you go. This is why it takes so long to get a good horse, a good well-trained horse. Like I talk about trail horses and stuff, and a lot of times people just lump them, anything that's got 4 legs in it, you know. They just say it will make a good trail horse, but most people's trail horses aren't very well trained, and it just takes a lot of, I don't know if it's most, but a lot of them aren't. And it takes a lot. You got to be really committed to it. And then they have emotions and stuff, you know, like you or I, they do. And they can get scared or bothered or angry or any of that stuff. So I'm gonna head down this trail. Now I got my left leg on her, turning around this, you're not breaking her. See, that's what I said, like a lot of times you put your leg on and they think, no, they think that it just means go. And so you gotta kind of teach them the difference, that you might just want them to move to the side or something. They need to not get bothered by it, you know. But see how she's taking this. Nice, very nice. She's thinking. My mare lady does it really well too. She's really thinks when she goes down the hills. See, she's really watching where she's, or thinking where she's putting her feet. She's not just like heading down real fast or anything. And you gotta be careful because it's slick here. Like right here, it's real slick. This is real slick right here. So I'm leaning back, check her a little bit. Easy, girl. There you go. Go back to one hand. All right, whoa. All right, now what I'm gonna do with her, because she likes to race down right there and then go flying across this creek. So I'm gonna back her up. I'm gonna say, okay, you wanted to get down here so fast, so look at what we're doing. We're gonna work a little bit here, you know, and then she'll, like right now she's feeling like her back's pretty tense, like she's like jumpy, or you know, like twitchy. And so I'm gonna let her go again. Lean back, exhale, and move your rear end over. There you go. Don't run in that tree. Now back up. Now see how her ears are on me? That's good. That's a good sign. See? So I'm gonna, come on, back up, girl. You can back up better than this. There you go. See, she wants to go forward. Like I said, she's, you know, 10 minutes up that trail in her mind, you know? And so I just got to change her mind. Now I'm gonna turn her here. It's a nice flat spot. I can do this. See, I'm like, I just bump her a little bit, but I want her to carry her head herself. And you know, her, as opposed to me holding it there. See, she's doing that pretty well. Yeah, she's doing that pretty well. So I'll switch sides, do it like this, same thing. You don't want to do this on a hill, obviously, you know, because they can slip and fall, especially if they're bothered. See, you need to just get her to carry her head over by herself. Over here, this way, like up here. There you go. Let's do it again this way. There we go. Okay, now we'll head back. And what helps a lot of times too is, like, if you do have a horse that wants to get back to the barn, take them back to the barn and work them there, and then work them pretty hard, and then go right back out on the trail. And when you're out on the trail, make it easy. You know, make it real easy. And they'll start going, huh, his ideas are better than mine. My idea just gets me all sweaty and hot and bothered and tired. And his idea was better. We just moseyed through on the trail or something, you know? So you kind of got to be, you know, like, do some psychology on them. Because obviously she wants to get back because it feels good, you know, in some way. Maybe she feels more comfortable, you know, like she's more safe. Who knows? I don't know. So this is right up. Easy when I whip around this corner. Easy, girl. There you go. You just have to keep doing it. Then eventually they'll just go, okay, your ideas are better than mine. That's really good there. So I'm back to one hand and just looking where I'm going, trying to be real relaxed in my core and my legs and everything. And just trying not to be stiff. You know, just trying to go with the flow of her back and her movements and stuff, and exhale like that will help them a lot. I'm gonna loosen up the reins more. Sometimes too, like if your reins are too tight, horse, they feel like they're in a bind, you know, and they're worried, and they got this pressure up in their face, and you know, whatever they're scaring them in their mind, and all that stuff together, you know. And if you can let their reins swing to where they don't have any pressure like that, just kind of like, see how she's moving, running a little bit here, but just let her do it a little bit. You see how her ears are. She's looking up there. She's not really thinking a lot about me. Now she's looking back there a little bit. I just touched her with my right leg and her right ear went back. But just like you or me, you can't, you know, I mean, think how long you can concentrate really hard on something. You know, you get mentally exhausted, right? And so you got to have that, you got to understand that with the horses too, and give them some just breaks where they can just, you know, not have to think a whole lot, you know, and then we'll go right back to training. So this right now is kind of, I mean, I'm doing stuff with her, you know, I'm moving. I got my right leg on her now. I'm just getting her to move back. All right, gotta check her a little bit here. There you go. All right. But you're always doing little things, but, and then what I'll do is I might do some more concentrated training with her here in another spot. So now I got my right leg on her. I'm trying to check her a little bit. I got her to pay attention. All right, whoa. All right, whoa. Easy, girl. She's going a little too fast there. Down the hill, she's kind of bumping around. So I checked her a little bit. Just brought her back to me. All right, girl. Easy. Some of the horses, man, they just don't like that little creek right there. She doesn't seem to mind it. So now I got my right leg on her, so I should turn that way. Okay, so now I got my right leg on her. I'm going to go up this hill here. She wants to go that way, because that's one of the ways they go back to the barn. So that's why her mind's like telling her, let's go that way. But you see how she didn't give me much resistance at all. She just kind of looked that way. Maybe, you know, leaned a little bit that way, but she didn't. See how she's still thinking that way. Now because there's a gap up here in this silt fence where we usually go up. So now she's thinking, okay, we didn't make that turn. Let's try this one. And I'll show you. I'll just let her go, and I'll show you where her mind is. Okay. And this kind of stuff's a fun exercise. You just let them go and you'll see where their mind is. Okay? This is where her mind is. See? Right up here. See, because this takes her back home. See, so that's where she thought. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to work her here a little bit. And now she's probably going to get a little worked up doing this a little bit here. So I got my outside leg on her, keeping her in a tight circle. There we go. Good. All right, now I'm gonna put my left leg on her. Gonna turn this way. Oh, no. So you gotta check her. She wants to run up that way. There we go. Now stay away from that. She wasn't looking at that cement. All right, now I'm gonna. So see how her throttle's kind of stuck. So she's got some thought in her mind that she's not shaking yet. And it's usually simple stuff, like if you're in a pen, it's the gate, you know, it's another horse they want to get to. And it's just their drives are, you know, they have strong drives to stay with a herd and stuff, you know. I don't like the terms like buddy sour and stuff like that, because it makes it sound like there's something wrong with them. It's just their nature. And what you have to do is you have to teach them through training that you're a good buddy. And if they're with you, they're safe, you know. So, well, I'm going to cut it off here and keep working. Should people subscribe? They should. Hey, smash that like button and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching.